Hey y'all, it's Nick with Resell to Rome. Going to be a quick video. Just want to go over the year that we had in 2021 as far as reselling. I think we had a pretty great year. Hope you had a great year as well if you're out there reselling in your part of the country or your part of the world. So I just want to quickly go over our top 10 items that we sold in 2021. These items are going to be ranked according to how much they sold for on eBay. And we're going to go ahead and roll in cost of goods and some screenshots for you. So that way, if you see these bolos in your neighborhood, you can pick them up. So like I said, we had a great year, I believe. We sold a grand total of 524 items between eBay and Poshmark. We had some other items go out on Facebook Marketplace, and we had roughly around 10 pieces of furniture that we flipped here locally. Plus, we've consistently made money with our booth space. Some months it might be $10, or some months like in November of this year, it was over $200. So it varies, but at least we're able to cover our rent. All right, so we're going on to the list. Coming in at the number 10 spot is the Coldplay Vinyl, and it sold for a grand total of $123.49. This was a yard sale item that I picked up back in the fall for $3. It was an awesome return on investment. Vinyl records are something that usually sell pretty well on eBay, but this was a new sealed record. I think that was the main reason why we were able to get that price point for it. So if you see this next time you're out picking, make sure to pick it up. All right, so moving on to the number 9 spot is a printer drawer. This was also a yard sale find. This was more back in the summertime. We picked it up for $2 and we sold it for $124.99. These printer drawers are big sellers on eBay. We actually have one more listed in the store right now. All right, coming in at the number 8 spot was an item that cost us absolutely nothing. We got it for free. It was a Bible from 1901. And it sold on eBay for $125.99. I know that a lot of resellers get a lot of flack for selling Bibles, especially if they get them for free or next to nothing. We don't mind selling them. If you choose not to, that's up to you. But for this one sale, it made it in the top 10, and we're so happy that we were able to take something that cost us nothing and make a huge profit on it. All right, coming in at the number 7 spot is a tie. We have the Moen T4560CP faucet that we picked up for $40, and we also have a Christmas Village that we also picked up for $40. And both of these sold for the exact same amount on eBay. They sold for $130. Matt, the part-time picker, I'm actually curious if this is the same faucet that you picked up in one of your videos probably close to a year ago. I remember just seeing it and thinking that there's no way that this faucet, which I consider to be kind of ugly, is going to sell for this much. But it did. It sold for $130, and it was a great flip. We picked it up at the Habitat for Humanity Restore for $40. Ended up selling it very soon after we listed it. And this Christmas Village, picked it up at a yard sale, also for $40, and I think it took a little bit longer to sell, but it sold for $130 also. So y'all make sure you keep an eye out for these in your neighborhood. All right, you guys, we're closing in on the number 1 seller with the number 6 spot, and that was the knee-high pair of Converses that we sold for $145.99. These were featured on a previous video. I'm gonna go ahead and roll that screenshot in right now, and we picked these up at the Goodwill for $18.99, and I was a little reluctant to pay that much for it, but once April showed me those sold comps, I was completely on board, and they sold very quickly. So if you're out looking and you find these pair of Converse shoes, make sure you pick them up, especially if they're for a good price. They are a quick seller, at least for us on eBay. All right, we're down to the top 5, and coming in at the number 5 spot is a pair of roller skates. These are Labita Hard Candy Precision Sports roller skates. We picked these up at the Goodwill for $30, $29.99, and they sold for over $150, coming in at the sale price of $154.97. They sold really quick. We honestly think we might have priced them just a little low, but nevertheless, we're glad that they sold. Coming at the number 4 spot is a Tula Mermaid Wrap. Now, this wrap sold for $160.99, and it was actually something that we had left over from when our son Ren was a baby. That wrap actually sold while we were on a little trip out of town in Williamsburg, Virginia. We were at Busch Gardens, and we made $160. You're at a theme park, you're riding rides, you're having a blast, and then all of a sudden you make $160 on top of that. You basically paid for your day at the park with just one item. So Tula is a great brand to look out for. We had several Tula carriers that were given to us as presents when we had Ren, and we've sold another one too. I'll roll pictures of that one in. If you're outsourcing yard sales or whatnot and you see a Tula, make sure you pick it up because odds are it's going to make you money. All right, we're down to the top top 3. And coming into number 3 spot is a saxophone. Now this saxophone sold for $289.97, and our cost of goods was a little higher on this. It was at $125. So we picked this up coming back home at a store called Thrifty on 50. I believe that's right. If not, I'll put it right here. So Thrifty on 50, which we thought was going to be a thrift store, turned out to be a wholesale store. These guys get in pallets wholesale from Amazon or, other suppliers, and they put the products out individually priced at discounted rates. Now, some of their stuff, most of their stuff probably, it wasn't really geared for resellers, just people looking to be thrifty. But we did find that one item that we're able to pick up, and it sold really quickly, and we were able to make a great profit on it. All right, coming down the wire, we are coming down to an item that I picked out. Me, who knew? Me, right? At the number 2 spot is the Panasonic DMR EZ48V VCR DVD player recorder combo. Whew, that was a lot. So DVD VCR combos do very well on eBay. This one was one that I picked up at an estate sale. I'll go ahead and put that thumbnail right here so you can go back and watch that video. I found the combo unit for $20, and it just seemed like as I went throughout that estate sale, I ended up finding more pieces that went to that. I got the unit, and then I found the remote, and then I found the original instructions, and then I walked around the basement in the house for probably another hour, and then I went into an office, and I found the original box for it. And it still had all the packaging in it from when it was bought brand new. It was a great find. So I put all of that stuff together, and that combo sold for $399.99, $400. It was just an amazing sale. I was blown away that I took something that I bought for $20, listed it, and then was able to sell it for $400. I was just completely blown away. And so far today, that still stands as the biggest item that I've sold personally on eBay. All right, you've waited for it long enough. I'm sure some of you already know what it is because we've done a video on it. The number 1 seller for us was the Tiffany style Pizza Hut light. This light sold for $1,100. Someone bought it immediately. If you remember back to that video, we had a little bit of controversy with that. We bought 2 of the lights at the same time. We paid $50 a piece. We shipped it out, and it got completely and utterly destroyed. It just wasn't a good feeling to know that an item that you sold somebody for $1,100 got to them and it was in pieces. At that point in time, the second light hadn't sold, and we sent that out to the person who bought the first light. That one made it intact. That customer was happy. We did end up getting compensated for the one that broke by the shipping company, and they did pay us out in the full amount of the item plus the amount that we paid to ship it, which ended up being around $1,165. All right, you guys, that's going to wrap it up for today's video. Hope you're enjoying the content here on the channel. If you are, make sure you go down and smash that like button. Drop a comment. We love to hear from our viewers. We hope your resale business went great in 2021. We wish you continued success in 2022. We have a lot of things that we're planning on doing to expand our resale business this year, and we can't wait to share those with you on another video. So make sure you stay tuned. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already, and also leave a like on this video if you enjoyed it. All right, so until the next one, I'm Nick. This has been Resale to Rome, and we will see you later.